I'm John Ward. I was first elected as a councillor in 2007 for both Waverley Borough and Farnham Town. So I've been a councillor, if my maths is right, for 15 years, and I represent the ward of Shortheath and Boundstone in Farnham. I became a councillor totally by accident. I've never liked politicians and I've never been political, but one day I was putting the world to rights in the pub and a guy in the corner said, "Why don't you do something about it?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Why don't you stand for council?" And suddenly I thought this would be an opportunity of helping people and getting some of the ideas that I had for making life better for people in action. So I stood for a councillor and here I am. Once I'd indicated that I was interested, I was approached and asked if I really meant it. And I said, yes, on reflection, I really think I could do something to help the community. A group of people decided to back me and I stood and I won at my first attempt, which I was very pleased with. It's a fantastic opportunity to actually do something to help the people in your ward or the people in the whole borough. We badly need new councillors. I'm a councillor for town and borough, and many of us are double-hatted. It would really be much better if we could have individual councillors doing the various jobs. We very much need younger people. I first became a councillor when I was over 60. I think I've done a good job, but I would like people in their 30s and 40s to come forward, take on the job of really helping their people, and I hope they will. Strangely enough, the things that aren't in the job description. The job description is that the mayor chairs council, and this is the seat I use to chair the council. And the mayor is the conscience of the council to keep the council going. But the things I enjoy most are getting out into the community, meeting volunteers who work extremely hard for no financial reward to help people, and just thanking people for the service that they do to the borough, making them feel valued, and really being able to say to them, yes, what you're doing is fundamental to what makes this borough tick. I also, of course, represent the borough outside of Waverley when I talk to other mayors, but the main function, I think, is encouraging and thanking people who work tirelessly to help others. Well, fortunately, the challenges of being a mayor are not nearly as high as they are being leader of the council, which I was for 2 years beforehand. But I suppose the biggest challenge is chairing a very passionate and emotional debate in council, where you have to put your past party allegiances aside and be as absolutely impartial as you can, which can present difficulties. Fortunately, we have a very well-behaved council here. It's nothing like what you see in the House of Commons. That makes it perhaps easier than it might be. I suppose that's the biggest challenge. Representing the borough, you can get asked very political questions and you have to just put forward, this is the borough's policy, I am the servant, if you like, of the borough, and I am obviously representing the borough in that vein, and keep your personal views, which occasionally might be different, out of the spectrum. Come forward, do stand as a councillor, do take an interest in what goes on. I became a councillor, as I said, purely by accident, but we really need younger people with some drive and some wish to help their community. Come and join us.